Hi, it's Joe Mazumdar from Exploration Insights at the Metal Investor Forum in Toronto prior to the PDAC convention. And with me right now, I've got Paddy Nicol,
Hey, Joe.
CEO of
Thanks for
Evrim
having me.
Resources. No, thank you for coming. And we just talked in January at the
That's
Metal
right.
Investment Forum
Yep.
in Vancouver.
Yes.
And so what's been happening with Evrim? There's been quite a bit of news coming out
Yeah,
of
a few
this.
developments have happened since then. I think one of the big things is that we've resumed exploration on our Quali project down in Mexico. That is a project that we own 100%. And as you know, we got started there in late December and finished off in early January and came out with some great results out to the market. Some mapping, sampling, and trenching, and we announced those in January. In addition to that, we came out with a new deal on our Serape project. That's also in Sonora as well. And then we've got some warrants that are coming in as well.
So the warrants will
Yes.
bring you up with respect to funding?
Yes, so we have 12 million warrants out there at 25 cents, and they're under an accelerated warrant provision now, so investors who hold those warrants have until March 19th to exercise, so that should bring about $3 million into the Treasury.
And that'll give you how much?
About 5.8 million in the
5.0,
Treasury.
which is
That's
a
great.
lot.
Yeah.
In terms of this year, how much were you expecting to pay out of your own budget?
We have about a $2 million budget that was earmarked for both exploration and G&A. About 60% of that is for exploration. So yeah, we'll have still a good amount of money at the end of the year.
And then partner funded now including the new deal at Serape?
Partner funded work for 2018 is estimated to be about $7 million, and there's about 25 to 30,000 meters of drilling.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, and
So
this
busy
new
year.
Serape deal,
Yes.
which is interesting, is because this is a company you haven't done a deal with recently.
That's right, that's with Coeur Mining. And the Serape project was staked in 2017 based on the same idea that we have with the Ermitaño project, which is 40 kilometers to the south. And so Coeur's come in on the deal. They'll be spending $16.5 million, giving us $2.5 million in cash payments over a 10-year period, and also providing a feasibility study during that period as well. So a big expenditure, an exciting project, so we're happy to have Coeur on board.
And right now, in terms of like you've got Antofagasta,
Yes.
now you've got Coeur, you've
Yes.
got First Majestic.
That's right, we've got Newmont.
And you've got Newmont
Yeah.
with the Strategic Alliance.
That's right, with the Alliance, and we're in the second year of that program. We spent $1 million with them last year. We've got $1 million worth of work this year, and at the end of that period, Newmont can select targets or projects within the AOI, and they will sole fund any project to pre-feasibility for 80% on a minimum 2 million ounce resource.
Wow. So right now, what could investors expect? Because it sounds like you've got a lot of news flow coming in the next 6 to 12 months.
Yes, so we've got upwards of 6 drilling programs that will take place. So we're basically giving investors 6 shots at a catalyst or an event that's going to drive shareholder value. We have 2 drilling projects in British Columbia. We've got 1, 2, 3, actually 4 projects that could be drilled down in Mexico this year. One might be our own, and that's the Quali project.
Right.
And we haven't made that determination yet, but we're very excited about the prospects of that project.
And that's one you want to keep right now?
Correct. So we are in the midst of a trenching program and sampling program along with some IP geophysics, basically trying to work up drill targets. At the end of that program, we'll have a better idea as to what the project looks like, and we'll be able to answer that question if we're going to drill it or not.
And a deal that you have with First Majestic on Ermitaño, how is that progressing right now in terms of drilling and news flow from that one?
It's good. They've got about 20,000 meters of drilling planned, so we expect to see some work obviously over there in the next 10 months. They have until January of 2019 to provide us a production notice with supported permits, and so we expect to see a fair bit of activity out of them over the next 10 months.
Wow. Okay, well, thank you very much for coming.
Thank you,
Looks
Joe.
like there's a lot to expect from Evrim over the next 12 months.
We do. Thank you.
Well, that's it for me. Joe Mazumdar, Exploration Insights at the Metal Investor Forum in Toronto before PDAC. Thank you.